धिपो भानुशशीधरां सुतो बुधो गुरुभार्गवसूर्यनन्दनो राहुश्च केतुश्च परन्नवग्रह कुर्वन्तु पूर्णमनोरथं सदा उपेन्द्र इन्द्रो वरुणो हुताशनं धर्मो यमो वायुहरिश्चतुर्भुजं गन्धर्वयक्षो रगसिद्धचारणा कुर्वन्तवो पूर्णमनोरथं सदा।
प्रेम से बोले श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय. So once again, devotees, we have all assembled to engage meaningfully in devotion. Our puja has just been concluded and we shall proceed our discourse. Tomorrow is Ekadasi. As we have said before, each month has two, moonlight, dark night. And whenever after 2.5 years, we have Adhik-Mas, there will be an additional 2 plus another 2. So it becomes 26. So devotees, next year, from the 17th of September to the 16th of October, will be Adhik-Mas. And again, you will hear various comments about that. So you will have to decide what you believe and what you're going to follow. We have clarified all of those issues before, but it is going to come up. And so today I'm going to read about Parama Ekadasi, which falls in Adhik-Mas. And you'll hear what Lord Krishna is saying to Yudhishthir. And devotees, when you hear that, then the choice is yours. What do you follow? What do you believe? Because there are many opinions. Here now, we are going to deal with one of those Ekadasis in that time called Adhik-Mas, which is next year. So I'm informing up front. So you can prepare yourself, you can do your own research, you can ask who you wish to ask, and devotees, make the most of it. Because it's a very special time for the worship of the Lord. And if you recall, the last time there was an Adhik-Mas, we had a fabulous Bhagavad Yag in this mandir. It was truly remarkable. This time is falling during school time, so I'm not sure about that. We'll have to sit and discuss that if we have in one. Or just in the night, we don't know. The thing is that the moment Adhik-Mas ends, Navratri starts. So it's going to be a very hectic time. And before Adhik-Mas will be Ganesh Utsav. So a lot of occasions coming up. So when we meet, we'll discuss and decide as a temple what we're going to observe and celebrate. So I'm going to focus on this Parama Ekadasi. So focus upon the comely form of Vishnu Bhagwan. And Om Tat Sat, Om Namo Narayanaya Namah. Om Tat Sat, Om Namo Narayanaya Namah. Jai Vishnu Bhagwan. Om Ganganapatiye Namah. Om Shri Guru Charan Kamal Bhyo Namah. Om Shri Shardaaye Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Dum Durgaye Namah. Om Shri Sita Ramachandraye Namah. Om Radha Krishna Govindaye Namah. Om Ham Hanumantaye Namah. Om Par Brahm Parampita Parameshwaraye Jagdishwaraye Namostute. Pitambar Padmanabham Padmamaksham Purushottamam Pavitram Paramanandam Tam Bande Parameshwaram Udyat Adit Samkasham Pitavasam Chotamam Shankachakra Gadapanim Dhyayet Lakshmi Patim Harim. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Shri Satyadevaya Namah. Shri Vishnu Devaya Namah. Par Brahm Parampita Parameshwaraye Jagdishwaraye Namah. प्रभु तेरी चरण कमल बलिहारी प्रभु तेरी चरण कमल बलिहारी कमल बलिहारी प्रभु कमल बलिहारी प्रभु तेरी चरण कमल बलिहारी तुम पे तो माता विश्व विधाता तुम पे तो माता विश्व विधाता सकल जगत प्रतिपाला प्रभु जी प्रभु तेरी चरण कमल बलिहारी Focus upon Vishnu Bhagwan. We glorify Him. घट घट गामे अंत सकल जगत प्रतिपाला प्रभु जी, प्रभु तेरी चरण कमल बलिहारी। रचना सारी अचरज भारी, रचना भारी अचरज सारी, सकल जन्म उपकार प्रभु जी, प्रभु तेरी चरण कमल बलिहारी। ब्रह्मानंदा सब सुख कंदा, ब्रह्मानंदा सब सुख कंदा, सुन लो मेरी पुकार प्रभु जी, सुन लो मेरी पुकार प्रभु जी, प्रभु तेरी चरण कमल बलिहारी, कमल बलिहारी, कमल बलिहारी, कमल बलिहारी, कमल बलिहारी, प्रभु तेरी चरण कमल बलिहारी, प्रभु तेरी चरण कमल बलिहारी। ओम सशंख चक्रम सकृत कुंडलम सपीत वस्त्रम सरसिरुहेक्षणम सहार वक्षास्थल कौस्तुभाश्रयम नमामि विष्णु श्रीचा चतुर्भुजम। बोले श्री विष्णु भगवान की। So devotees, our katha is a discussion between Maharaj Yudhishthir and Bhagwan Krishna. Yudhishthir asked Bhagwan about Ekadasi and especially Param Ekadasi. And so Bhagwan Krishna began to explain. He says, O Maharaj, there was a very holy man whose name was Sumedha. He lived in the city of Kampilya. He was married. He had a very chaste, faithful wife whose name was Pavitra. Things were going well. However, some sinful action this holy man performed. Due to some sinful action, he became poor. He could not earn a living, even by begging. Eventually, he had no food to eat, no clothes to wear, and no place to sleep. What happened? Despite all these adversities, his faithful wife continued to serve him. Many a time she remained hungry, but she ensured his well-being and those of the guests who ever turned up at their home. And a very interesting comment of Bhagwan said, despite not having much or anything to eat, being hungry many a time, she did not lose her glow And we all have halo, glow, whatever term you wish to use. There is something about us, personality, that when you look at, you can see that this person is genuine, this person is sincere, if your third eye is open. Or that this person is a joker. So no matter what problem they faced, she never lost that which made her who she was, her character, her personality. And here the word uses, her face did not become pale. She never told her husband about her suffering. But upon seeing his wife becoming weaker and weaker, day by day, this holy man began to condemn himself, that I am suffering, and because of me, my wife is suffering. I'm making no point, we're all intelligent people. We're all intelligent. And so, Lord Krishna is saying, he went to his wife, his sweet speaking wife. And oh dear, although I have tried to beg the most from influential people, rich people, house to house, place to place, I don't get anything. Now tell me, what should I do? I'm trying. What should I do? Should we go, leave here and go elsewhere? Where perhaps things may change or be better for us? I may get something there if I'm fortunate. And here Lord Krishna makes another important statement. Without enthusiasm, no work is successful. Anybody who's doing anything with a heavy heart, a negative outlook, then how will I be successful? There must be a sense of enthusiasm. They use the word enthusiasm, but we know it must be interested, it must be willing, it must come, with a loving heart, and do it as best as you can. Lord Krishna mentioned in Bhagavad Gita as he's speaking to Yudhishthir. He began to say among all the various creations, and he mentioned a number of trees and plants and animals, and he mentioned which is the best. So to among human beings, he said, you are the best man, Bari Bhag Manushtan Power. So therefore, the Lord is saying, if we are the best, we should always give of our best. So I want to repeat his words. Without enthusiasm, then no work will ever be successful. And he said that is why intelligent people always praise the enthusiasm of others. And devotee, you can always tell when somebody is doing something with the right approach, right attitude. When she heard these words from her husband, the beautiful-eyed Pavitra, the wife said to her husband Sumedha, with folding hands and tears in her eyes, my Lord, there is no one more intelligent than you. There is no one more intelligent than you. And if you are begging, you can't find anything, then this is the situation. Whatever we do and whatever we achieve in this world is because of our previous past good deeds. I hope we listen, devotees. Whatever we achieve, whatever we do, whatever we have is definitely due to our previous past deeds. If one has done nothing good in his previous life, how can he achieve or attain anything in this life, however hard he may try? If a person distributes wealth or knowledge in his previous life, he will attain those two things in this life, but he will lack many other things. True success is not just material acquisition, but more importantly, our spiritual growth and development. O best of men, it seems that neither you nor me, very interesting, she's such an intelligent person. She could have said, you did blight, you caused all of this, that's why we suffer. And she said, no, it's undoubtedly Neither you nor I give any charity to any suitable person in our previous lives. And that's why today both of us have. We are together, but we have nothing. But my Lord, you made a comment and it hurts me. You said, let us go, let's leave. I hope when you leave, you're talking or taking me with you. Because I cannot remain without you. So if that happens, how will I perform my dharmic duty to serve you? And then if you leave, people will call me names. So two things here. I do not wish to live without you, and I don't want people to call me names. And they will even condemn me. Therefore, my Lord, please be happy with whatever we have, the very little that you have here. You will certainly achieve happiness in this place, in this country, in this village. There's no need to go elsewhere. When he heard these words of his wife, the holy man dropped the idea of leaving that place to go elsewhere. And so they continue living this life of difficulty, this life of very little, but they never gave up on their devotion to the Lord. And so, let us join them. We all know this wonderful song in praise of Satnarayan Swami. Hey Satnarayan Swami, Hamre Dukh Haro Prabhuji. Take away my pain, my distress, this pain. Bera par karo, I'm also your child. And having come in this world, I would like to be free when the time comes. Your Daya ke Sagar, you're the ocean of mercy and peace and compassion. Ab udhar karo, bera par karo. Help me, O Lord, help us. Devotees, whatever may be your situation, you pray in your own way as we join this couple as they are praying. And notice, it's not the man praying by himself and the wife by himself. We have always said these things. When we pray together, there's so much more power, so much more force. So here both of them, not having eaten anything, they are praying to Vishnu Bhagwan. He Satya Narayana Swami. Look at the wonderful murti of Vishnu Bhagwan, devotees. He's listening to you. He's here. He's in you. He's everywhere. Hamare dukha haro, bera par karo, bera par karo. And if you sit here and look at Vishnu Bhagwan and all is well, well, be happy for you. But will all be well tomorrow? Will it be the same next week? Hot next saman, sabdin hot next saman. Every day is not the same. So if there's happiness today, there's no guarantee there'll be happiness tomorrow. Therefore we take no chances. We all be conscious of the Lord and serve Him. He says, serve Him, think of Him, love Him, honor Him, and His grace and mercy shall be upon us. तुम हो देव दया के सागर, अब उधार करो, बेड़ा पार करो। अजरय मरय विचलय विनाशी, घट घट के वासी। प्रभु तुम घट घट के वासी। जन्म जन्म से तुम्हारे दर्श के अखिया है प्यासी। प्रभु जी अखिया है प्यासी। सत्य सनातन परम ब्रह्म हरि सत्य सनातन परम ब्रह्म हरि हम पर कृपा करो सदानंद ब्राह्मण की प्रभु जी तुमने कष्ट हरे प्रभु जी तुमने कष्ट हरे लक्रे भिल के तुमने कारज सिद्ध किए प्रभु जी है तूफानों में जीवन नैया है तूफानों में जीवन नैया कर पत ध्यान धरो साधु वैश्य के बंधन काटे सुख संपत्ति दीन्ही प्रभु जी सुख संपत्ति दीन्ही उनका मुख राजा पर तुमने बड़ी कृपा कीन्ही प्रभु जी बड़ी कृपा कीन्ही बुरे भले हम तुम्हारे स्वामी बुरे भले हम तुम्हारे स्वामी विनयति ध्यान धरो मेरा हे सत्यनारायण स्वामी हमारे दुख तुम हो दे दया के सागर अब उधारे करो बेरा बेरा पार करो सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण शिव नारायण शिव नारायण 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 शिव नारायण 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 शिव लक्ष्मी नारायण 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 Ram Narayan 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 Ram Shiva Narayan 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 Shiva Badri Narayan 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 Badri Nar Narayan 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 Nar Hari Om Narayan 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 Hari Om Omkar Narayan 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 Nar Narayan 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 Nar Jai Jai Narayan Jai Jai Narayan 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 Bolo Narayan Bolo Narayan 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 Bolo Shriman Narayan Shriman Narayan 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 Shriman Narayan 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 Shriman Narayan Jai Jai Narayan 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 Bolo Narayan Narayan Narayan. And so they pray sincerely, seeking the blessings, guidance, help of the Lord. Many say, I am poor. What can I do? There's always something we can do. If I don't have the money, I can find the time. If I don't have it, well, I should have the time. I can use my time to help others, to make difference in the lives of other people. The temple is here as an opportunity to serve. The holy people, the poor people, there's so many things one can do if one really wants to help. Because the aim in life is to paropkar, to render service to others, one of the highest form of the practice of religion or dharma to achieve success and fulfillment. In their case, they decided, let's start with worshiping the Lord, asking Him to help us in our difficulties. And so devotees, they prayed. And where there is sincere prayer, there is bound to be an answer. On a particular day, a great sage named Kaundinya Muni, he visited them. They never saw him before. He didn't know who these people were. He appeared. When the time for transformation comes, it comes in whatever form, whatever time, whatever place, but it must come. And devotees, as soon as they saw him, they became joyful. Notice the poor, the suffering, the unhappy, what. But they saw a holy man whom they never saw before. He could have said, hey, where he come from? You ever see him before? You know he? Nothing of the sort. They became joyful. They are practicing Ramayana. When the rain was about to fall, Bhagwan Shri Ram, Bhaya Lakshman, they went in the cave of a mountain. And so Bhagwan Shri Ram began to explain to Bhaya Lakshman many wonderful things, giving him lessons. And he said, here, watch, look how the rain is about to fall. The place is dark. But watch the peacock. The peacock is dancing in anticipation of rain, which will bring so much happiness to the people, to the parched land. Lakshmanji looks, he sees the peacock dancing. He said, brother, I see peacock dancing. What does that mean? He says, similarly, those who, when they see a holy man, you don't have to know who he is. When you see a holy person and you offer whatever you have and you have that sense of joy, that why? Because he will have some solution. He could offer a blessing. He could offer a word of advice, a word of consolation. He could transform our lives because this is what they do. they are practicing just that. They were joyful and they bowed again and again to the holy man. And then the husband said, oh great sage, today our lives have become successful, for we have received your darshan. They're not seeing life in monetary terms, you know. They're seeing life in spiritual worth and merit. We are blessed today. Our lives have become successful because our eyes are beholding the form of holiness. And what did Lord Shiva say to Goddess Parvati? When they were sitting, Parvati Ma says, Prabhuji, tell me who is Sri Ram. What about him? Tell me everything. And then he began to explain Katha. But before so doing, he mentioned about the eyes and the ears and the mouth and the nose and the head. He says, oh Goddess, those who when they behold the form of holiness, Mother, Father, Guru, the sun, the moon, the stars, the earth, whatever it is, when they behold these forms with their eyes, those eyes are blessed. And it's only a matter of time for transformation to take place. So here today they're saying we are successful because we have received your darshan, we beheld your form, O holy man. Then there was a little something in the home, it's not mentioned what. They went and they gave it to him, that he should partake of it. Atiti Devo Bhava, I should see God in my guest. Now we're speaking of high values here and ideals, because there's a lot of, underhand trickery, deception, and disguise. But we're speaking of people who are genuine people, and we're speaking of a situation that Lord Krishna is outlining for us. They fed the holy man. Then the wife said, "O learned sage, tell us how to get rid of our poverty. Without giving any charity, we know we can't get anything. We will have no education, no wealth, and all of those things that man needs to live successfully. My husband wanted to leave and go elsewhere in order to earn wealth, but I stopped him from this act. But it is our good fortune that you have come here. By your mercy, our poverty will certainly be destroyed. Now please tell us what we should do." And devotees, when they hear these words from Pavitra, the wife of the great sage, this great sage said, the auspicious Ekadasi, which occurs in the waning moon in the extra leap year Adhik-Mas. Hope you're listening. This Ekadasi is very dear to Lord Krishna. It's very dear to the Lord and is known as Parama Ekadasi. This Ekadasi vanquishes or destroys one's sinful reactions, material miseries and poverties. By observing this Ekadasi, a person certainly becomes prosperous. This sacred Ekadasi was first observed by whom? Kuver. Kuver, what he became? The god of wealth. This Ekadasi was observed by him, the god of wealth. As a result of this, Lord Shiva was pleased and awarded him blessings that he became the god of wealth. And another example is given. By observing this Ekadasi in Adhik-Mas, Raja Harishchandra, who had lost his kingdom, lost his wife and lost his son, but he didn't lose his dignity and character. By observing this Ekadasi, Raja Harishchandra regained his kingdom, got back his wife, and his son was brought back to life. That wife who was sold in slavery, he got her back. So, oh beautiful eyed one, you also observe this Ekadasi. But that was not the end of it. Lord Krishna made a final point. After explaining to them the glories of this Ekadasi, Kaundinya Muni now described there's a special brat. Perhaps we might be hearing for the first time. Panch Ratri. We know of Navratri. Navratri? No, there's Panch Ratri. Panch means 5 and Ratri means night. So he says, and hear what the holy man is saying, by observing the vow of Pancharatri, one attains liberation. One should begin to observe the Pancharatri vow from the day of Parama Ekadasi. You see how it becomes, all ties in. So when this Ekadasi comes in Adhik-Mas, start to observe the Pancharatri for 5 nights, starting with the Parama Ekadasi. Follow the rules and regulations we've been speaking about, fasting, meditation, remaining awake, etc. Anyone who according to his ability, and hear the words of the Lord, according to your ability. So if I am sick and I can't fast for 12 hours, why should I do that and collapse? If in an hour or two, at least I'm doing the best of I can. And God, He mentioned that. Not how many fruits we offer, but the love with which we offer it. Not many barrels of water, but the love with which we offer one drop of water. He said those things. And I love this word because it's very practical. Based upon your constitution, upon your health, based upon your position, I can, compete with the rich, but my little way, my simple way, whatever I can give, so be it. So he says, one should observe this breath with the proper rules and regulations according to one's ability. And then you fast for the 5 days again if you're able to. If you can, great. If not, well, you go how far you can go. Whoever does this, he shall return to the abode of Lord Vishnu. And I love this one. He shall go back to Lord Vishnu, you know with who? With his mother, his father, and his wife. You want to go alone? He shall return with mother, father, and in this case, the man is talking with wife. So according to the instructions of Kaundinya Muni, both husband and wife duly observe this Param Ekadasi. When the vows of Ekadasi and Pancharatri, remember they go together, were completed, here what happened now? A prince appeared, just now was the sage appeared. When they prayed, now when they completed the vow and the fast and the sacrifice, a prince appeared. And so this prince offered them a new house decorated with beautiful royal furniture. He gave them a cow for their livelihood. And after praising the couple, the prince left. As a result of this, this prince now returned to the abode of Vishnu at the end of his life with his wife and his parents. And so they remain on earth and they continue the fast. Now Bhagwan Krishna is saying, as the cow is the best among four-legged animals, as Indra is the best among demigods, similarly, the leap year, and next year is a leap year, and don't ever think that leap year means bad things. That is in your mind. It's time like any other time. Similarly, in a leap year, and I'm quoting the words of Lord Krishna, similarly, the leap year month, which is Adhik-Mas, is the best among all months. That's why when this thing took place a few years ago, Swaha stood up manfully behind to all of them who were saying otherwise. And don't pray and don't do this and don't do that and don't do the other. Even who Bandara fall that and say, put up another month again. You recall that? I could tell you, I know that. So when the 11th month came, they put off another month again. But all sorts of things happen. You have a choice, devotees. You believe what you want. I can only tell you what the Ekadasi Mahatma is saying. So too, this month, Adhik-Mas, in the leap year, is the best among all the months. And within this month, the two Ekadasis are Padmini Ekadasi. And I just told you about Param Ekadasi. When next year comes, I'll tell you of Padmini. The glories of Padmini Ekadasi. If one listens to this and performs this Brat Ekadasi, then he shall attain that which he seeks. And devotees goes on and on and on. So this is a bit of the glories of Vishnu Bhagwan of Ekadasi. Bole Sri Vishnu Bhagwan ki. Let's glorify him, then I'll go on to one or two other points. We know this bhajan, we all know it. Join. Bhajman Hari Hari Yo Sumero Man Narayana. Narayana नारायण हरि भजु मन हरि हरि ओम सुमेरो मन नारायण भजु मन सूरज भज मन चंद्र भजु मन पवन सुमेर सुमेरो मन नारायण हे भजु मन सीता भजु मन रामा भजु मन सीता भजु मन रामा भजु मन हनुमत वीर सुमेरो मन नारायण हे भजु मन भजु मन गौरी भजु मन शंकर भजु मन गणपति धीर सुमेरो मन नारायण हो भजु मन तुलसी भजु मन चंदन भजु मन तुलसी भजु मन चंदन भज गोवर्धन पीर सुमेरो मन नारायण हे भजु मन सुमेरो मन नारायण सुमेरो मन नारायण बोले श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की. So devotee, that was the historical side of it, the mythological side. I want now to draw to your attention a few points on Ekadasi from the astrological side, astronomical side, philosophical side. It has, our celebrations has all kinds of benefits from the social side, environmental side, economic side, you name it. So devotee, we've already mentioned many a time, Ek Das, 1 and 10 is 11. The 11th day in the bright night and the dark night is what we call Ekadasi. I won't go into all the details. So we have Shukla Paksh and we have Krishna Paksh. Shukla Paksh is moonlight. Krishna Paksh is dark night. So why are our sages, our yogis telling us this is a good time for prayer, for fasting, for meditation, for glorification, and all of these sorts of things? Devotees, and here is what they are saying. In Shukla Paksh, one's mind, Shukla Paksh, remember, is the moonlight. One's mind is in the Agya Chakra. And in the Krishna Paksh is Anahat Chakra. We'll explain that in a while. Devotees, the sages are saying that there's astrology and astronomy. Astrology is the study of the planets, which is part of the solar system, and the effect the movement of the planets poses upon the earth itself. Astronomy is the movement of the planet. Astrology is the effect of the movement. So one is the movement, the other one is the effect of the movement. Our personality is heavily influenced by planetary movements and their gravitational pull. The sun influences the center of our personality. Hence the sun is called Atmakarak. In the Rig Veda, the sun is identified as the soul of the universe as well as of the individual. And if there is no sun, or there was no sun, our digestive system will become sluggish and even collapse. The moon influences the mind. The presiding deity of the mind is the moon. What is the relation between the sun and the moon and the movement of these two on the mind of man? We have the 7 energy centers. Now I'm running through, it's a lot of things, but I'm just trying to share it with you. You can perhaps be influenced to go and do some more checking up on it. Devotees, these are energy centers. And the aim in life is from Muladhara, the Ganesh, the base, to rise upward. Aim in life is always go forward, upward and Godward. The Sahasrara, enlightenment, spiritual awakening. So remember, the presiding deity of the mind is the moon. And devotees, what is the relation between the sun and the moon in the movement, in the chakras in our body? The sun influences the moon and the moon influences the mind. The sun influences the moon and the moon influences the mind. The mind in turn now moves through the 7 chakras in the human body. And among these 7, when the mind is in Agya and Anahachak, that is between the eyebrows and the heart, when the mind is between this area here, then devotees, between the eyebrows and the heart, the mind experiences, here the yogi, the mind experiences peace, ease, because it is nearer to its own self. This was being told by the yogis, devotees. So what do we do? These are days recommended for prayer, fasting, meditation, etc. And in so doing, one is closer to his own spiritual self. And to help us with that also is fasting. But I will not speak about fasting today. But it's a whole beautiful topic by itself about fasting. So devotees, this is in brief, in a hurried way, another perspective on what Ekadasi is all about. So, tomorrow is Ekadasi. I pray that you will do what is necessary. I also want to impress upon you that in next year for Adhik-Mas, the 17th of September to the 16th of October, thereabouts, Adhik-Mas will also be upon us. And we shall speak more about it. Today we only spoke about one. Next time we'll speak about Padmini Ekadasi in Adhik-Mas. So devotees, this is what I came to really share with you on this tonight. I pray may Vishnu Bhagwan bless us all abundantly. Our Shrota today, no stranger to me or my family or to most of us. A fine young lady, it's called she Donna, but I'll use that name. Nah? Parmila. Yes. So she saw it for just recently. She started with the whole family, the 2 boys and her husband Jerry, and they worship the Lord at their home. Her birthday is coming up next week, Saturday. And she saw it fit to come, make preparation, sponsor everything, or most, if not everything, and sit with the 2 boys and perform puja. So, Parmila, well done. Keep up the good work. And we all know life is never easy. There are many challenges. You see what they face? But they overcame it with togetherness and prayer. And these 2 young men, you couldn't be more proud as a mother to have your boys at your side. Nothing gives a mother more joy than to have her sons doing such good work. And nothing gives us more happiness to see our young men also engaging in such good work. Who is the guru again? Vinayak, okay, look, your guru here, boy. And Jaidat. And I'm yours. And Jerry. In addition, Jashodra is here. A wonderful lady. Whenever I go there, she's very strong, very powerful. Your parents came? Your mother? Right, okay. It's good to see in-laws sitting side by side. That always happens, you know. They pulling sword and cutlass. But you're setting a good example. Blessings to you all. They both come from very good families. So, we are proud of you. Well done. We shall now have the Havan. His birthday or his Pamela birthday? His was on Tuesday. Which one? Which one? Anup. Saturday. 11th of December. 11th of December, that is same my father's birthday, no? Wow. All right, boy. Well done. Good. So now, I want to share one comment. You don't have to take this, but it's up to you. It's not to hide. We all know the head of the Secretary General of the Mahasabha passed away. And who want to create mischief and kuchur saying, but Mayasi Swaha? Well, I am telling you, I was there. Ronald is my witness. He came by the road and met me and took me inside. And not only me, but Pandit Ishwar. We went there. Despite all they tried to mash us up. We could tape that if you want. Be afraid of that. When you're good, you're good. And if you're good, well, you're no good. As Peter Aji would say. From banning us from the station to the temples, you name it. I'm not here to talk bad and speaking facts. And there's so much I could tell you because we were in the belly of the Mahasabha at one point in time. We used to do the Ansabak Yag, Pandit Haridev, myself, and my uncle Pandit Ramdat. And so much more. I'll leave it there for now. Someday perhaps whoever is writing the history will come and ask me, I'll tell them the truth. All right? But we show our heart and mind is big. My mother always told me that one thing I could say, I follow my mother. She said, you just do what is right. You smile, you say, Sitaram, who want to show you down, they go follow. And we went and we did our part to represent Swaha. If it was a personal thing, I wouldn't go at all. Because I know what they try to do. Ask Pandit Prakash from Big Stone and Bottle in the temple in Central to run you and scare you. They threw him out of Mahasabha headquarters, but it's permanent, but it's service. Well, they can't come here. And all these sort of things they did. But the truth, Satya Mev Jayate, truth will always prevail. So I'm just telling you because I think you're open-minded people. I'm not saying it to show that so we're better than anybody. But it's just for you to know the sacrifices we've undergone and the pressure we took for our dharma and we'll continue to take it. And it reminds of Hanuman when he reached Lanka, they pinch him, they put his tail on fire, and they call him names. But hey, Ram, 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 study. He kept chanting the name Sri Ram. And they instead felt the pain of it. So devotees, just in case perhaps you're hearing things, being broad-minded, I always say we put our religion first and we put our country first. And if we start doing that, Trinidad will be a better place overnight. So we did our part. And I must commend Ronald for being there. He made my entry very easy and my stay also. Ronald, well done. Very good. And he was there. Nobody from Swaha told him to go. But he sees in a different way, the way we are seeing. Right, so I think we'll be having only 2 more services after this. Next week for sure. And the week after, before Gita Jayanti on Saturday, the Thursday before. And then we close for the year. And we are closing for the year not because we want to close, because if we come, all they won't come. I'll come and speak to chairs. And it's not that way cheering me on, and if you cheer me on, no problem. We know this happens from experience each year. So we are going to close off the next 2 services. That will be the 5th Am I correct? 5th of December. So you have all the chance to go and do all the shopping and things. All the shopping and ho ho ha ha ha. Check out Santa Claus and them boys. You have to be careful. Take care of yourself. And our next service after those two will be on the Thursday of New Year's. Wednesday, the 1st of January is New Year's Day. We'll stick to our service on a Thursday, which is the 2nd of January. And there are many places who will have service on the Old Year's night, some will have it on the 1st. So you're free to go on that day. But come back here on Thursday, the 2nd of January. Right, Lena? So at this point, the Havan is completed. So we shall now proceed straight to the Arati and closing prayer. So devotees, again, it's your choice. Come, Chandan, and this time Vishnu Bhagwan. Bow to him, seek his blessings. Bole Shri Satyanarayan Swami ki jai. Om Sajang Chavrati Sanyuktang Vahin Yogitang Maya Deepam Grihana Devasya Trayukya Timirapam Iti Deepam Agnira Jyotir Jyotir Suryo Varjo Jyotir Namah Iti Sri Deepam Deepam Samarpayami Om Tat Sat.
Om Jai Jagadish Hari